Hello everyone, welcome to the channel and welcome to Football Manager 2023 release day. The full game has been released today and those people that didn't get a chance to play the beta version will be looking at the game for the very first time. I've decided to start the full game cycle with a different type of video and I'm going to look at 5 things that all Football Manager players do when starting a game. So you've created your manager profile, you've probably given him or her a bit of a backstory, which is something that isn't included in the game and probably should be. You've picked your club where you want to start, then you get into the game. And the first thing that all Football Manager players do is sack your staff or mutually terminate their contracts. You go into your staff, you look down and you look at their stats and stuff and you think, hold on, Fraser Finley, fitness coach with fitness attribute of 7. He's gone. So you right click, you mutually terminate his contract. And you will probably do that with most of your staff, to be fair. And then what you'll do is you'll replace them with a former club legend or one of your favourite players from days gone by. Or what you'll do is you'll go into staff search, you'll click on new search, you'll go staff role, fitness coach, attributes, fitness. You want it at least 15. You click OK. And then you get all of these fitness coaches that are better than the one you've just got rid of. And are some of the best ones in the game. You'll click on someone like Ben Ashworth, who's got fitness of 17. And you're going to give him a contract. Simple as that. Then your staffing situation sorted out. The next thing you do is you delegate tasks. You don't want to be doing all the boring, mundane, everyday tasks. You don't want to be creating training schedules. You don't want to be managing friendly matches. You don't want to be sorting out contracts for under 18-year-olds. You don't want to be finding loans for your youth players. What you want to be doing is you want to be creating tactics. You want to be signing players. You want to be moving on to the actual nitty-gritty of the game, getting into your first season in charge, playing the matches, and doing all the fun stuff. You don't want to be weighed down by all the boring shit. So, you delegate tasks, and what you do is you go to your staff responsibilities, and the first one I do is I click on match, and I click delegate when it's leading friendly matches. I do not want to be managing friendlies, so we confirm that. Then we go down, and there are other things as well, like your transfers and your contracts. So you go down, development loans, delegate, contracts for under 18-year-olds, we delegate all of that. Look, you don't need to do it. You can delegate it because it's boring. You don't really pay much attention to your under 18-year-olds. You'll go to your dev centre every now and then, see which player's looking good, then you can move them up to your first team if you need to. Other than that, delegate the tasks. They're boring, they weigh you down, and you want to be getting onto the fun stuff. Number 3 on the list is get rid of the old players. What you're going to do is you're going to sort out your squad by age. You're going to look at anyone over the age of 30, anyone approaching the age of 30, and you're going to get rid of them, really, because you don't need them. Football Manager players know that anyone over the age of 30, unless you're an absolute weldie, like someone like Lewandowski or Messi or Ronaldo even, they're not going to be worth keeping because older players are over the hill, they're washed up, they're finished, they're no good for you. All they're going to do is they're going to take up squad places and they're going to take all of your money that you could spend elsewhere. So what you're going to do is you're going to look at someone like Joel Ward, who's 32 years old, he's a regular starter, so you're going to have to play him. He's 3-star current, he ain't getting no better, he's on 40 grand a week. You're going to right click on him, you're going to go to his transfer status, and you're going to put him on a transfer list. You might even offer him out to clubs and get quicker bids in for him. The only problem with offering him out to clubs is that the bid that comes in will probably be smaller than they would if you just put them on a transfer list and see what happens. But you can do that with any player over the age of 30 who isn't going to fit in your team, and you know that you're going to be able to replace them quite easily. And the way to do that, go to your scouting centre, click on your players in range, edit your search, lower the age range, so you want to go maybe 25, 26 at oldest. So we go 25. Look at listed players to start with, and we click OK, and that will come up with all the players that are under the age of 25, because remember in Football Manager, players that are younger are better. That's the way the game makes you think. And you have a look and you can scout them. You can put in an offer. You can even have a look at the free transfers and give people trials and stuff like that. But there is nothing quite like finding the next Brazilian wonder kid to tell all your mates about. So what you want to do is you want to go into your scouting centre. You have a look at the scouting coverage and you see that at Crystal Palace they've got no knowledge of South America whatsoever. So you pick one of your scouts who's got decent judging player potential, which is this one here. So Paul Montgomery, we're going to create a focus. We're going to go 15 to 18 because that's when you normally find the wonder kids. You do wonder kid, you click an area, and we could just pick Brazil, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go South America. And we're going to send him to South America on an ongoing, and we're going to look for players with about a 4.5 star potential. Doesn't matter what there are now. We want someone who's about a 4.5 star potential. We're not going to go quite 5 star. 4.5 will do. We'll confirm that. And then we're going to try and find ourselves a wonder kid. You could actually just cheat. You could go on to YouTube or one of the Football Manager blogs or sites or whatever and look at lists or watch videos of the best wonder kids to sign on this year's version of the game. But that takes all the fun out of it. Find one yourself, set up your scouting, find your own Brazilian wonder kid or Argentinian or Uruguayan wonder kid, build your team around them and see just how far they can go in their career. The fifth and final thing that all Football Manager players do, especially those experienced ones who have been playing for many years and play many hours, is complain. We love to have a moan up in the FM community because there are so many things that are wrong with the game that we think could be better. And that is the reason we have a moan. We will still play this game for many, many hours and we will enjoy every frustrating, nerve-wracking second of it, but we still need to have a moan. I'll be clicking through, for example, and I'll go tactics, corners, attacking corners, and I will see that nothing's changed. It's still the same as it always has been. It's still going to be frustrating. When you change your tactic, you're going to put your striker, your 6'4" striker or defender or whatever on the near post to attack near posts. Then you're going to change your system or that player's going to get injured. And all of a sudden, your 5'6" right back with jumping reach of 10 and heading of 11 is going to end up as that player on the attacking the near post. It's broken. It's been broken for a long time. We know it's broken, but we're still going to moan about it. I'm still going to turn round to my long-suffering partner and moan about it. She's not going to be interested. And we all probably do it. We all turn round to our long-suffering significant other and complain that the vanilla skin's not good enough. The set pieces are still broken. They haven't had it added a way of giving your manager a backstory so you can click on clubs that he's played for or coached at, this, that and the other, which would add to the storytelling. There are so many things that are broken and we love to complain. So we'll go on social media and we'll have a little moan up in a post about it on social media. We'll get people saying, oh, it's not that important, this, that and the other. But it might not be. We are going to love this game. We are going to love every soul-sucking, frustrating, nerve-wracking second of it, but we're allowed to complain while we do it. And that's one of the things we're going to do before we even get into the game proper. We'll moan more as it goes on. As the game cycle goes on, we'll moan about something that's broken in the match engine. For example, we'll keep it in the post, or a certain player will have the same chance in every game and miss it. There'll be penalties given away for stupid reasons. Fringe players will moan that they haven't played a game this season when they've been on the bench and played about 10 times off the bench. There are so many things that give us reason to complain, but we still love the game. As you can see, I mentioned the vanilla skin before. I've got Zealand skin loaded because I hate the vanilla skin. And you can have things like where you click on that and you have the stadium in the background. You don't get that on the vanilla skin. So set pieces and stuff are still broken. They're going to be broken forever. International management's broken, never going to be fixed. So we're going to get used to it. You do get used to it. You enjoy the game, but we still love to complain. Know of anything else that all Football Manager players do when they start playing the game? Let me know in the comment section below. While you're down there, hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up and like this video, because the more likes and the more subscriptions and the more comments, the more my videos will get out there, the more I can build the channel, and you can help the channel grow. Hopefully you've enjoyed this little look at 5 things. It's supposed to be a kind of tongue-in-cheek little look at 5 things that all Football Manager players do, and I know that I do them and that probably most people do them. You might be the exception to the rule. You might be the person that loves to set up training schedules. You don't go and search for Brazilian wonder kids. You like to manage your friendly games, etc, etc. So if you're exception to the rule, this video is not aimed at you. It's aimed at the people that do this and do these things, and also the new players that may be joining in for the first time, maybe playing the game for the first time. Eventually, you are going to do these 5 things as well. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I thought I'd do something different to start the full game cycle off. If you did enjoy it, like I said before, give us a like down below, and I will see you all again soon. Thank you very much. Bye bye.